I have a 90-minute hard cap on my gaming tonight. If I go 1 minute past that, I'm a zombie tomorrow at work. So I can't afford to spend 45 minutes staring at my ghost. If you need to beat the legendary campaign without cursing at your monitor, well, at least not that much, use these 3 builds. We start with the Warlock. This is a vampire build. The engine here is Controverse Hold and Axiom Bolts. Do not use Vortex. Axiom will seek out your enemies so you don't have to aim. I'm pairing this with the Mint Retrograde and the Choir of One. They both use special ammo, but because our grenade does all of the heavy lifting, we really don't have to worry about ammo economy. For Warlock, we're obviously going to be using Void as our subclass. I tend to take the Cataclysm Super, that paired with Chaos Accelerant, and obviously Feed the Void. I then go with Echo of Persistence, Echo of Expulsion, Echo of Instability, and Echo of Domineering. Since this is a grenade build, you try and focus on getting 180 in your grenade stat. We're going to make up the next 20 with a grenade font, which anytime you pick up and have an armor charge, that'll give you another 20 in grenade, making it 200, which is going to give you a really low cooldown on your grenade, as well as a lot more damage for your grenades. The rest of the stats try and focus on getting 100 in your weapons and then getting another 100 in your super, and you should be sitting pretty good. Next, the Titan, and I call this one the Paladin. Everyone conveniently forgot about the Crest of Alpha Lupi, but in the legendary campaign, that little bit of extra health bump is the difference between a wipe and a clear. So in this footage, I'm using the New Land Beyond. However, any exotic kinetic weapon should do just fine. With Titan, we're going to be using the Arc subclass. And the 2 aspects I choose are Storm's Keep and Touch of Thunder. Storm Keep allows us to generate bolt charges and actually discharge our bolt charges with our weapons while we're behind our barricade. Touch of Thunder allows our pulse grenade to generate ionic traces. We paired that with Spark of Ions, Spark of Magnitude, Spark of Discharge, and Spark of Frequency, and then obviously taking Thunder Crash as our ultimate. Now, because this is a barricade build, I recommend to get as high as you can in the class stat. What this is going to do is lower the cooldown of your barricade, as well as give you an overshield every single time you pop it. The next 2 stats I recommend would be grenade and weapon. Try to get those to as close as 100 as you can, and then the rest will work itself out. Finally, we have the Hunter. This one is a lot of fun to play, even though it's my least played class. So we're going to make use of the Mask of Bakris and the Lord of Wolves. The basic gameplay loop here is dodge, kill 2 enemies, dodge again. Every time we dodge, we get a damage boost to our Lord of Wolves, as well as any arc or stasis weapons. We also leave a threaded specter behind to take all of the aggro. So because this Hunter build is prismatic, I like to take Facet of Purpose, Facet of Protection, Facet of Sacrifice, Facet of Courage, Facet of Devotion, and the Facet of Balance. I also like to pair mine with Gunpowder Gamble. It's just another grenade that's a lot of fun to play with, and it is getting buffed in Renegades. That, along with Withering Blade and Arc Bolt Grenade. Remember, there is no emblem for the fastest clear on Legendary Campaign. However, there is an emblem for actually completing it. Don't let the speedrunner shame you. Put on one of these builds, survive the fight, and go to bed on time. See you out there.